You have to hand it to Norwich. They deserved all 3 points against the Saints on Saturday. And where do Norwich need to recruit in January? And looking at the injuries that are coming back, all in this week's podcast. So, hello Bleed Norwich viewers, listeners and everyone that's tuned in for this week's Bleed Norwich podcast. We're once again joining you after another Norwich City win. The last podcast we've done was after a win against QPR at home. We've just beaten the informed team in the league, Southampton 2-1. And, you have to hand it to Norwich. They were they deserved the win. Bit of a Jovon Makama handball joke. I know the Southampton fans are absolutely loving that. So, no meltdown on Twitter from them. Anyway, let's go around and see how everyone is. Jake, how are you today, mate?
Great. Feeling a bit of Macadona.
Yeah, the Macadona.
Yeah.
The handoff job.
I'm absolutely brilliant. First time since January we've won back-to-back home games.
That's a record.
Yeah, I know.
It just shows how shit we've been this calendar year. Alex, how are you, mate?
Yeah, all well. All well, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good. Norwich 3 points. My weekend hasn't been ruined by Norwich. It's an unfamiliar feeling, I must say. We will briefly touch on Watford away and Sheffield United away, as we were all in and around those. Jake went to Sheffield United away, me and Alex went to Watford away, so we were all at the games, I guess, in some sense. So we'll quickly break them down. Very quickly. I mean, Watford away, we played very, very well. Missed some big chances, some poor individual errors led to some Watford goals. Norwich deserved more than a loss from that game. We deserved at least a point. And the players got applauded off the field, even by me. I'm one that doesn't really clap after a loss, but I thought we performed very well. We were very unlucky, and we knew that we were on the right track. I mean, does anyone disagree here?
No, it's a very good game, I thought, from our perspective. Just a shame that we couldn't put our chances away.
Yeah, that Makama chance will always haunt me. But, you ride your luck sometimes. So maybe a bit of bad luck. We got a bit of good luck this weekend. So, you take them. But yeah, and obviously the individual errors in that game, I guess, cost us, didn't they, Jake?
Yeah, Vasovic flapping at a ball kind of comes right at him, and he just kind of punches it right into the player's head.
Yeah, he could. I feel like he could have caught it as well. It's the ball wasn't travelling a million miles per hour. It was a header from about 15 yards out or something. So yeah, it was a weird one. It was sort of a save for the cameras, wasn't it? And then ended up looking like an absolute donkey on camera. So that wasn't great. But I think Vlad more than made up for that individual error this weekend with a saved penalty. But then we'll touch on Sheffield United away. Jake, you were there, obviously. Another top performance from Norwich, and slightly unfortunate not to take all 3 points at the end, weren't they?
Yeah, that kind of. I was right behind the goal when Forson was bearing down on it, and I was kind of just. I had that feeling. I could see him. I could see a look in his eyes. He didn't look confident at all. It was almost like he had too much time to think about it. But I think our performance warranted more than just a point. Going forward, in the middle, so much better. Obviously, at the back, we conceded, but limiting Sheffield United to only scoring one goal, considering they scored 4 against Stoke the game before that, I think we did a pretty good job.
Spot on. Because that's exactly what I was just going to touch on next, is the fact that Sheffield United were also in form going into this game at Bramall Lane. They just put 4 past, a very well-drilled Stoke side under Mark Robbins, and Norwich go there. So we're fearing the worst. I know me and Alex said after the game on Saturday, we're like, oh, Christ, I don't fancy Sheffield United away on Tuesday. And, Alex, we were proved wrong. We did definitely fancy Sheffield United away on a Tuesday night, didn't we?
Definitely. We were more than up for it, and come away from a decent side who are on a good form at the moment with a point. So, happy days. Happy days.
And then we go into Saturday, Southampton at home. I'm thinking the exact same what I thought about in the build-up to the Sheffield United game. I was very much more hope out of expectation that Norwich could get anything from this game. And we got 3 points. And that feels weird to say, doesn't it? Norwich going to Carrow Road and getting 3 points. Again.
twice in a row.
It's alien, isn't it? I'm not used to this. But yeah,
Something we haven't seen this season, really.
no, at all till now. But yeah, we'll touch on the first half. First 4 minutes, I was safe to say I was shitting myself. Leo Cienza has a free kick that rattles the crossbar, and Flynn Downs.
A little bit of food came out.
Yeah, yeah, no, it did. And then Flynn Downs had a header that was. I mean, it was very difficult to get any power on it, but it was pretty much an open goal when he made
Yeah,
contact.
I was going to say, while I was watching it, I thought, wasn't he just put it to either side?
Yeah, he's headed it straight down the middle.
He's just headed it straight. Vlad was on the floor at that point when he headed it. So I thought, Christ, we're 1-0 down here, but nothing come of it.
No, exactly. And yeah, the first half was very shaky. I mean, Norwich did actually grow into the half as things went on, and we looked very good in possession. We created a few chances, very good crosses into the box, and that was the theme of the day. It was balls into the box that Norwich were causing a lot of issues. But then, Southampton get that one break. Leo Cienza's through, has a shot, but is taken out by Harry Darling. I mean, I don't know what you guys think. I think it was a stonewall penalty.
Yeah.
Jake, are you in agreement?
I agree. It's definitely a penalty. A red card, no.
Oh no! Christ,
no, not a red card.
The advantage has been played by him having the shot.
Should the yellow card to the wrong player anyway.
Yeah, he showed it to McConville at the time.
The shot was already taken before Piatti slides in. He goes in for the block, takes out the player. The shot's already taken, so he doesn't affect it.
Yeah, I think that was the one Southampton player that was causing us issues all afternoon was Leo Cienza. And I spoke to Football Martin, Southampton fan, in the opposition preview, and he was sort of telling me that Leo Cienza is an unbelievable footballer. And we did see that. I think he was the only Southampton player that could sort of take any positives from that game because he was causing us issues. We had to sort of get tight to him and sort of rough him up a bit, I think, and we done that very well as the game went on. But obviously Southampton penalty midway through the first half. Or was it just towards the end of the first half? I can't remember. But up steps Vladan Kovacevic. Now, he has had his critics, Jack. But some boy is Vladan Kovacevic, isn't he, Jake?
Oh, I love him. He's not only a great keeper, but he's also a personality. And what I felt that we lacked recently in the past couple of seasons is a personality. Someone that is just a bit crazy. And he is quite crazy. Like every kind of post-match celebration I see, he's always riled up. He's loud, shouting. I love it.
Yeah, no, he is a personality. He has a screw loose. You feel like he could just anything. He could do anything at any moment. But
if I saw him in an alleyway, I'd turn the other way. I'm running.
Yeah, no, he's a scary bloke, but he's also a very good goalkeeper. And I feel like with Norwich fans, our expectation for goalkeepers is very high. We've been blessed with goalkeepers: John Ruddy, and Tim Krul, Angus Gunn. Some quality goalkeepers we've had. In the recent decade. And Vladan Kovacevic has had big boots to fill. Obviously, Angus Gunn wasn't the best last season, but we know of his quality in previous seasons. But Kovacevic, I thought, again, just stood up to the mark, and that was brilliant, wasn't he, Alex?
Yeah, he was very good in that game. I thought proved himself very well, made really good saves, and basically kept us in the game from the penalty, and we went on to win.
No, exactly. We talk about
that was a turning point in the game for me, really, when he saved that penalty. I thought, he's kept us in this here. We've actually got something to go and fight for now. Yeah,
from that point on, I thought we were the team on top. Obviously, I think there is arguments he could have done better for the Southampton goal, but even then, I'm pretty sure he's more than made up for it with that penalty save and to put us in the position that we were in the game. Still 0-0 going into half time. And the thing with Southampton is they're very much a first half team. They've demolished teams in the first half, and I had a feeling if we go into half time at 0-0, we can definitely get something from this game, and we did, and that was thanks to Vladan Kovacevic. We go into half time.
I thought we could have gone in at half time 1-0 up, to be honest with you.
The way how we dominated.
We put their back four under so much pressure, and their keeper nearly made a couple of howlers when we nearly went and took it off him right on the goal line.
Oh yeah, the press.
Well, I think that's the main thing.
Schwartau putting their
Just Harwood Bellis, yeah, he was put
Yeah,
Harwood
right
Bellis.
under pressure and whatever, and then they nearly went and scored an own goal. I thought we were really looking up for it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I thought we, in control for good parts of that first half as well. And I think you're spot on there. We could have easily gone in 1-0 up. I think Southampton probably had the better of the chances in that first half, but Norwich, it wasn't sort of a one-sided game at all.
It was a
Both
very,
teams.
very, very open first half, I thought.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And yeah, Jake, obviously your point about the press, I think that was very evident throughout the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah,
Norwich are so aggressive
I love it.
in our press, and
Love
it's
it.
brilliant, isn't it?
I love how we don't give teams any respect anymore. We like, okay, Cienza, brilliant player. Armstrong on amazing form. We just gave them no respect. Every kind of ball they were onto, we crunched into them. The press on the back line as well really limited them because you could tell what their game plan was. It was to play out of the back, play through the press. But our press was that effective that they just couldn't do that to effect at all. I think the press actually helped us quite a lot going forward as well because we would win it in a high area, have a great chance off of it. Okay, some of them we didn't put away, but it kind of shifted the momentum of the game, which I think overall panned out to benefit us massively. And I love the press.
Yeah, no, I did see your TikTok, which has just gone out, so make sure you follow us on TikTok, everyone. Yeah, no, the press is brilliant, isn't it? And like you say, it's aggressive, and it also, Philip Clement has drilled it so well into these players now, in only the short time that he's been here, that everyone knows their role. No one's actually beating our press. Southampton aren't press resistant. We can utilize the press and win the ball back high at the pitch against bigger sides in this league and create chances from it. And we've done exactly that. And then obviously second half rolls around, start of the second half, corner gets whipped in, gets headed out. Pella Matson wins it back and floats it over to Jacob Wright. Jacob Wright takes a touch out of his feet. In goes the cross, and who steps up?
Big man.
Jovon Makama. I mean, injuries have been a big issue in Norwich. And what we've been begging for is when injured players do get injured, is for someone to step up. Sargent was obviously out of a concussion and has to follow the concussion protocols. Jovon Makama steps up in that number 9 role, and boy, did he do that role well, scoring 2 goals. I mean, his first was brilliant, wasn't it, Jake?
Yeah, proper striker's instinct goal. Really good ball in from Jacob Wright, and he kind of just runs onto it and catches it. It's really good. He strikes me as a really good poacher. I don't see him as like doing the same sort of thing Sarge would do, as in dropping back, linking the play together. He kind of holds his line really well and gets onto a ball on the very, very goal line, and he's really good at doing that. And he's such a unit as well. He's 6'5". You've got to think, if you're a defender and you see a striker that's taller than you, that's not normal.
I was going to say, most of their corners, they had, I can't remember what his name is, but they had their shortest player.
Yeah, Ryan Fraser.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-foot difference between the two of them.
Yeah, no, that was ridiculous. I did see that. I was thinking, what on earth are they doing?
I was like, you're never going to win a header against Jovon Makama when you're that tall.
Yeah, no,
and the stats show that because he won every aerial duel he went up for.
1.2 mil, by the way.
Was that sorry?
1.2 mil, by the way.
Yeah, no, that's
a
bargain, isn't it?
A bargain.
Yeah, Jovon Makama has become our best signing.
Even Jacob Wright, 4.5 million.
Yeah, and now that he's playing regularly as well, getting played in the correct positions in attacking areas, the balls he's putting through.
Did you see that Trevella?
Yeah, in the first half, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Jacob Wright is turning out to very much be his money's worth. And I mean, we'll carry on talking about the game, but the one question I will just leave you as an open question, we won't answer it now, is what the fuck was Liam Manning doing with these players? We're not going to answer it now, but what the fuck was he doing with them? Seriously, like, I don't get it. I don't get it. But anyway, we'll carry on talking about the game. Obviously, they get an equaliser. We don't clear our lines quick enough. We should have just got the ball at the pitch. Ryan Manning takes a shot from range, and the Manning haunt carries on with us, I guess.
There's people saying, "Oh yeah, we should have put out a play, this, that, and the other." for Forson being down, but it's not a head injury.
Yeah.
He's gone down far too easily, really, and
I mean,
He did get stood
look at
on. He
the-
did get stood on. He did get stood on.
and then he's just lying there, really, and then that's a player down for us, and Southampton took their opportunity and scored.
Yeah, I mean, it was it's
Like
an
I
excellent
say,
strike.
you can't stop the play for that. It's not a head injury or anything, so they took their opportunity and scored.
It's a hell of a goal as well.
It's a really, really good goal. You can't take it away
Yeah,
from it.
he strikes it so sweetly as well.
You know, Vladan, you could argue that Vladan Kovacevic could have done better, but at the same time, yeah, it's a great finish, great strike.
Yeah.
And I think as Norwich fans, we're so used to seeing us capitulate when a team
Yeah.
gets one back on us and gets a goal back, and after we're 1-0 up, we've seen it multiple times this season. At home to Wrexham, at home to Leicester. And we're just expecting, okay, Southampton's just going to steamroll us now. And no, about 10 minutes later, the hand of Jov. The hand of Jov. Yeah, again, it's another corner that gets played back out. Kellen Fisher with the outside of his boot gets it out to Jacob Wright. Wright puts a lovely float across in. Harry Darling wins his header, which is then knocked down by a Southampton player's hand. Just to point out that if any Southampton players watching, if our goal was disallowed, we'd have had a penalty. And not only that, we've got players who are competent from the spot, not like your shit number 9. Don't care what form he's on. He might be good, but he couldn't score a penalty. So is he really that good? We do have competent players from the spot. So, yeah, we probably would have scored our penalty. So regardless if the goal should have been disallowed, we'd have had a penalty anyway. So, anyway, back to the goal. Jovon Makama hits his foot, goes up, hits his hand. It's a handball. It should have been disallowed, don't get me wrong, but we would have had a penalty if it was disallowed. And like I say, we have competent players that can score penalties for the Saints fans watching. And yet goes in. Jovon Makama runs off celebrating. We're all celebrating. We're all loving life. And I loved it. Just putting balls into the box and being a nuisance. It's unheard of for Norwich City, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, definitely. Especially this season, it's definitely unheard of. What we had under Manning. Under Manning, we would have just folded after that Southampton goal,
No, exactly.
and they would have capitalised on us, and we would have just looked depleted.
No, spot on. And I think even from that second goal, we dominated the game. And we should have had a third. And we should have had a third.
Why was
That third should have counted more than the second.
Yeah.
No, exactly. This is also sort of a comment that I wanted to refer back to Jake, actually, because, Jake, you did say that Makama doesn't sort of drop in deep, pick up the ball and start, getting the ball forward. I think he does. And I think that goal that got disallowed is sort of a prime example of that. He picked the ball up, almost fell over the ball, then still retained possession, beat 3 Southampton players, got the ball into the box, and Norwich scored. Was it Mark Condes who put the ball in the net? I think it was.
Yeah,
It was Mark Condes who put the ball in the net. But Jovon Makama is the full package. He's the full package for a striker. He's tall. He's physical. He can score with his head. He can score with his feet.
And with his hands.
And with his hands. Yeah, he scored with every body part. That's his sort of qualities in the box. But even going away from being a fox in the box, he can pick up the ball. He can drive at players. He's quick. Technically very good as well for someone who's 6'5". He's got the technical ability of a 5'7" winger. Yeah, I mean,
he has been playing on the wing, so I guess that is where it has come from, where his drive going forward comes from.
Yeah, and I think he really is the full package. Now, one sort of thing that I will throw both your guys' way is that this is me playing devil's advocate. It's not something I want to happen, but it's just just a theoretical. It's just very theoretical. So if Sargent leaves in January, West Ham are linked. I think we've got a replacement. Do you guys agree?
He's what has he got now? 7 goals?
6 goals.
6 goals this season.
How many does Sargent have?
Yeah,
Same,
exactly.
same amount. I'm not saying Makama's better than Sargent by any
No, definitely not. But you've got to think, if Sargent does leave, we've got someone there who is capable, who is showing it, that he can fit in for him when he is out.
Oh, exactly, and not only that, not
So
only do we have
there is an argument
Makama,
there
not
that he
that,
can
yeah, not only do
carry
we
on.
just have Makama, we also have Kvisgarden.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I mean, again, Jake, this is just me playing devil's advocate, but they,
We're not saying we want Sarge to go, but we do have a replacement there, and he has proven that he can replace him at some point during the future.
would you agree, Jake?
To an extent. I think Makama's fitness is he's
Yeah,
less injury prone, but he can't really last the full 90. Whether
But
that's
then
our intensity or just him.
you bring on Kvisgarden.
Yeah, good. Okay. Which then, where do we usually play Kvisgarden when we bring him on?
Striker.
But he's come on for like Forsen or Diallo before. Over
Yeah,
that time.
yeah, but he's a striker. Yeah, I mean, he'll come.
He
I'm
is a
pretty
striker,
sure he
yeah.
came on for Makama at the weekend. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is that Makama has the potential. He's very raw. He's just come from League One. He's young. But he's hungry. He's
yeah,
got the talent. He's got the potential. He's got the work rate. He's got the work ethic. He's got the technical ability. He's got the pace. He's got the power. He's got the speed. He's got all the physical attributes to become Josh Sargent's replacement. When
Agreed.
that happens, because we know it will, either in the summer or in January, it will happen.
Yeah, completely.
But I do think we've got a replacement already in the door that is ripe and ready to go.
Think about that money being reinvested.
Yeah, we could sign like Mbappe, you know what I mean?
Good little bench player.
Yeah, yeah, not quite Makama's level. Has Mbappe ever scored with his hand?
No.
Has he ever scored 2 against Southampton?
Has Makama? Has Mbappe ever bagged a brace at the Barclay?
No, he hasn't.
No.
There we go. All we're saying is that Makama might be the best striker in Europe. Who knows?
Europe, the world.
The world. Yeah, no, exactly. But yeah, Jovon Makama. Welcome to the Jovon Makama love train. I guess here we are. Yeah, love the bloke. I mean, we'll talk about some of the other key performers in the game. We'll go through the whole team. Obviously, we spoke about Vladan Kovacevic and his importance in the win yesterday. Obviously, we're filming this on a Sunday night, which is different for us. We usually film on a Monday or Tuesday, but had a Sunday night off, and we were like, let's get on. We want to talk about this win. You know what I mean? This is sort of excited to hear. If we lost, it'd be like,
well. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, if we lost, it'd be like, should we leave it till Tuesday, boys? Yeah, but no, we'll win. Let's get right on it. We'll start with the defence. Kellen Fisher, outstanding. Yeah. Outstanding.
Very, very good.
We use the word immense as Jake used in his TikTok. But yeah, Kellen Fisher was he's a player reformed under Clement. Obviously, we saw probably the worst of Kellen Fisher under Manning, not being utilised in the right position, and just very, very poor. But under Clement, even when he was playing at left back, played very, very well. And now he's moved over to his familiar right back position. He's become arguably one of the best right backs in the league again.
Who's better than him? Milan van Eyck?
Milan van Eyck, I think is a good shout. I don't think Darnell Furlong is, no.
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 Just trying to think. Who's the Middlesbrough right back? Is it Luke Ayling? I don't know.
Yeah, it is Luke Ayling.
No. Sorry, I'm having Kellen Fisher every day. When Kellen Fisher is on form and when he's playing under the right manager, under the right system, and knows what he's doing, he is easily one of the best fullbacks in this league.
100%.
Easily.
Yeah.
I think his mazy run against Sheffield United really sort of proves that. The fact that he can pick up the ball and just break lines himself was incredible.
I'm not sure what happened. I was awestruck. Every time we went past the player, we were all going, oh.
Then he fed it off to Makama, and I was thinking, fuck me, we're going to score here, boys. But no, never mind. But we'll move on to the 2 centre-backs, McConville and Darling. Both of them. That is our centre-back partnership for the future. That has to be
definitely.
it.
That has to be.
Both of them are so good and work so well together, and are both just passion merchants as well. Now, look, if you're a passion merchant and you're playing shit, fuck off. But if you're a passion merchant and you're playing well, get the fuck in. You know what I mean? They were brilliant, and every sort of clearance, every header away, every block they were making, they celebrated it like it was a goal. I
Yeah,
love that. Like,
I love that.
ramping the crowd up and ramping each other up, like just yeah,
it's two players that are there to they love and would die for the art of defending. Is what I see, and that's no. Again, both of them brilliant. And McConville has been a revelation since Clement's come in. You know, he's been. I think he
yeah,
started every
definitely.
game. I don't know if he started the Birmingham one, but every game since that he's been. You know, he started, and McConville's been brilliant, and he obviously won Player of the Month for us as well. So
Yeah, yeah,
there we go. And Crescenti at left back. Now, Jake, I know you said this in your TikTok, and again, I think I fully agree with it as well. It's so nice to have a left back at left back.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's so we haven't had one since what Jeffrey Schlupp got injured away at Sheffield Wednesday,
yeah.
and it just feels so nice to have someone who is in their natural position.
All in their natural positions for a change.
Yeah, it's so strange.
So unheard of this season.
No wonder they're playing well. They're playing in their actual position. Now they're playing well. I wonder why.
Yeah, exactly. No more Tony Spring at left back. I mean, if Tony Springer's watching this, I do apologise, but you're not a left back, buddy, and everyone knows it. Okay, I'm sorry, but yeah, but we'll go on to the midfield, and I think the current front runner for the Ballon d'Or, Pelle Matson. Wow.
Absolutely fucking everywhere. Everywhere.
And now, Jake, I think you said a comment either on TikTok or the last podcast. It was 30%, 70% of the water of the world is covered by water. The other 30% is covered by Matson. No, 100% of the fucking world is covered by Pelle Matson.
Yeah, for sure.
Like the bloke has so much energy and just runs, wins the ball back, drives the team forward, wins the ball.
He's absolutely everywhere.
And I was in the stands with Alex at Watford, and Pelle Matson again was outstanding. And we're looking in the middle part. Watford have the ball, and all of a sudden Pelle Matson's there. You don't see him coming. He just appears.
He springs up out of nowhere, and he's there on you straight away.
And he's sprinting for the full 90.
Yeah,
he's a joke of a player. And where was this Pelle Matson under Liam Manning? Like, and do you know what? When we signed Pelle Matson, obviously we were sold that he's got a higher ceiling than Nunes and he's going to be a better player than Nunes.
Who?
Nunes, sorry.
Yeah. No, thank you.
And we were all thinking when we were watching Pelle Matson under Liam Manning, we were thinking,
we were like, "Oh Christ, what
have we done here? What? I'm starting to see it now. I'm starting to see it. I mean, don't get me wrong, Marcelino Nunes has been somewhat effective at Ipswich, but anyone could shine in that shithole. But Pelle Matson is starting to prove that he very much could have a higher ceiling than Marcelino Punez. So
there we go.
Yeah, I mean, I love the bloke. Anyone else? Any words on Pelle Matson?
Unreal.
There we go.
Jake.
Yeah. Imagine Matson, and because obviously McLean is aging, I can see him going in the summer. Imagine like a advanced playmaker alongside him.
Like a Jacob Wright.
Yeah. Yeah. Move Oscar in the middle, Diallo on the left. Oh, God, let me not say anymore. I'll get too carried away.
Sorry, boys. I'm just looking for flights for the 2028 Champions League final here. No, but we'll go into Kenny McLean. Again, another excellent performance from Kenny, led by example, and he's still brilliant for us. He's been here since I think he signed in 2017 now.
He's another passion merchant.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it, doesn't he? But no, he's excellent at everything he does. His passing range is excellent. He's an all-round midfielder, and he's, I mean, every Norwich fan just knows how vital Kenny McLean is to Norwich, and he's proven that season after season, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, we'll move on to three behind the striker, Jacob Wright in the 10. I wasn't the biggest fan when he came on in the 10 against Sheffield United. Or did he start in the 10? I can't remember.
I think he started.
Yeah.
Started the 10. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan. I think, and at Watford away as well. No, it was Watford away when he came on in the 10. That's when I wasn't the biggest fan. Sorry,
he put on an absolute stinker of a cross. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, and he wasn't great in the 10. I mean, didn't do a bad job, but just wasn't great. You could tell he was slightly out of position. No, he made that role his own on Saturday. He
Yeah,
made that
definitely.
role his own. Again, but I get it that it's probably a bit unfamiliar to him playing in that bit higher up the pitch. And
Yeah,
when we do press, it's sort of like a 4-4-2. He is pressing as that second striker alongside Makama or Sargent. So again, unfamiliar territory for Jacob Wright, but he's made that familiar, and he's made it his own. And he was outstanding, and that is Jacob Wright that Norwich fans know and love and saw on the back end of last season. Someone who will always provide creativity. Yeah, fantastic, wasn't he?
yeah, yeah.
Love it.
Unbelievable player.
Yeah.
I love it.
Any other words, Jake, on Jacob Wright?
I think he's got so much potential. I could see him being the Kenny McLean successor. Um,
Yeah,
and I think obviously when McLean goes, because he's not getting any younger. I'm sorry to say it, Kenny, if you're watching, but you're not getting any younger, mate. I can see in the future Wright moving into his position, and I think that suits him a lot better. Because yes, in the 10 he's brilliant. He's got an excellent range of passing, but imagine him doing that alongside Pel Matson. Because I know Jacob Wright is a passion merchant as well. I've seen it firsthand. But he is just brilliant. I love his passing range, and you can tell he wants to score goals.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's not
yeah,
afraid for it.
he's been getting his shooting positions a lot more now as
He,
well, hasn't he?
he wants to bring out the golf club.
Yeah, because he hasn't scored yet for Norwich.
all the darts.
All the darts,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, hasn't scored yet for Norwich. But I'm sure that will come with Norwich looking so much better and looking like a side. If we started the season like this, we look like a side that could not only challenge for playoffs,
Top two.
top two. Yeah, no, spot on.
Yeah,
Yeah, then we'll move to the wingers. We'll start off Oscar Schwartau again. Excellent. Just looks a threat
excellent.
every time he picks on the ball and starts
Yeah.
driving at the defence. There's so much more confidence now as well. And
Putting the defence under a lot of pressure as well when they're on the ball as well.
yeah,
Like I mentioned earlier.
doesn't stop running. Again, this comes to the press, and he is very much a player that suits Philip Clement's system down to a
Yeah,
T. And yeah, no, fantastic again from Oscar Schwartau. Obviously, wasn't maybe as effective as what he has been in previous games, but still, what the workload he brings and the threat
yeah.
he brings when he gets on the ball and starts driving at defenders is brilliant. Yeah, over to Forson. Jake, any thoughts on Forson?
I feel a bit sorry for him because you might disagree with me on this. I don't blame you, but I don't think he's a winger. I think he might be better as a 10 or as an advanced playmaker because he doesn't really have the greatest pace. There was a bit in, I think it was the second half, where it was a ball played through. He was basically alone, and I think it was 3 or 4 Southampton players caught up to him, and he just kind of had to slow down a bit. So I don't think he's a winger, but he's still a great player. I do like him on club.
Yeah. I agree. I think in terms positionally, he is more effective in
I think watching him, he likes to come in more central
Yeah,
as well when he's on the ball, or
Always
when
wants
he
to
gets
cut
given
in
the
on his
ball.
left.
He's always wants to play through the middle rather than down the sides. Whenever he's picking up the ball, he's always central and then either looking to get a pass off or the shot off.
Yeah, no, he does and that, like you said, I do agree that's his best position, but I think we're not exactly blessed for wingers at the
Well, I'm
minute.
not blessed, no, but that is the area he likes to play in, I think.
Yeah,
if we had a fully fit squad, who actually would our right winger be?
we need to sign him first.
We haven't got one.
I don't know who it would be.
We haven't signed one.
You're
That's
We
the
haven't,
issue.
we haven't.
is it? He's a right winger, isn't he? But
Yeah, but again, I
Yeah.
don't think he starts.
no, I don't either.
Tony Springer, Anti Sinax. There you go.
Anti-Sinax, but he's out. So
Yeah, there we go. That's someone who would be starting all right. But again, I do think we need to sign a right winger, and a left
Yeah.
winger, and just wingers in general. We seem to have a serious lack of due to injury and them being not very good. But
Bruno
yeah,
Hernandez back.
yeah. What's he doing? I mean, he's still at Charlton, isn't he? But he's only at Charlton until the end of the year. So
No, he's there until January. So
yeah, well,
Is that it?
yeah.
yeah,
He's only on
he only got a 6-month contract.
short term.
I'd take him as a coach.
I mean, I don't know if he's got his qualifications yet, but
Yeah, but it's like a man motivator. because he loves the fans, he loves the clubs, he loves the club.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's true.
I think he'd be alright.
Maybe.
Could we see his return?
No, I don't think so. I don't think
Lovely
we'll
guy.
see his return. But yeah, another thing of Force, I don't think it was his best game at the weekend. But what was very noticeable that even though his end product wasn't very good,
Yeah,
some of his shots
bit off.
skying the stadium, let alone the goal, his work rate was fantastic. His constant running, his pressing, and there's a different Force to what we saw earlier in the season and last season. Forson just wouldn't track back, but no, he's tracking back. He's running. He's putting challenges in. Yes,
Yeah.
he's weak, but he's small. You know what I mean? He's tiny. He's not going to win every fucking duel in the world, but he still put himself about, and I thought he was fantastic. And obviously, we've already spoken Makama. Norwich won 2-1 at home to Southampton. Norwich are back. We're back, and we're going to take a quick break now, and then we will talk to you all about sort of players coming back from injuries, what we need to do in the January transfer window, and preview the upcoming games. We'll see you after the break.
Follow Bleed Norwich on Instagram for all the latest Norwich City Football Club updates.
So, welcome back after the break. Just broke down Norwich's win. That took us a fair while. We're going to talk to you about what we need to do in January. Players injured at the minute. When are they going to come back? We'll preview the sort of the Christmas period fixtures because we're not going to be doing another podcast till after the new year. So obviously we wish you all a happy Christmas and a happy new year and all that good stuff. But anyway, let's get onto the injury list first. I think that's probably the main thing. I mean, you look at the striking area. Obviously, Sargent might be back for Saturday following concussion protocols. He's the only sort of potential miss of in terms of big players. Andy Sinats, we know, is out of an ACL. He's out for the whole season. Diallo, his expected return date is early February.
Yep.
So without him for the whole of January, which is a busy month, the rest of December, which is going to be chocker busy. So not ideal having him out for so long, but hopefully we can see him back. Obviously, we know Mirko Topic is out of an ACL that he suffered at home to Oxford. That's the one. Defensively, this is where the good news comes. We saw Ben Crescene. We saw Jose Cordoba. And hang on, let's just have a touch on Jose Cordoba. He was fucking unbelievable at left back when he came on.
I love Cordoba.
It was brilliant.
I love him.
And again, every player has sort of started this Philip Clement era on a fresh page, and they're all writing good stories of themselves at the minute. Lucian Mahova, we know, is back in training. Liam Gibbs, we know, is back in training. Jeffrey Schlupp, I think, is due back this month as well. So all in all, apart from Topic, Sinats and Diallo, everyone will be due back this month or back next game.
What about Jack Stacey?
I think Jack Stacey is the same. I think his hamstring injury wasn't too serious, and he'll be back soon as well.
Yep.
Good.
So,
the page, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, I think we're doing it. It's been horrible.
Coming back a little bit stronger.
Yeah, it's been horrible having these injuries because the last couple of weeks it's only been growing. But luckily, we haven't had too many long-term injuries recently, apart from Mirko Topic, and we should have a lot of our key players back very, very soon. Now, in terms of what we need in January, I think goalkeeper, we've got a good one, and we've got a decent backup in Grimshaw. Don't need to worry about goalkeepers. Backline, I mean, as much as we've had a lot of injuries in full-back areas, we've got enough. We've got 5 full-backs. We've got Crescene, we've got Schlupp, we've got Mahova at left-back, we've got Stacey, we've got Fisher at right-back. I don't think we need to invest in that area. I think we just got very unlucky with injuries, and
now they're all coming back with, we'll have enough to cover.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we. Sorry to cut you off. I think we get a left back that go in the academy that can then step up.
I think we've got that though in Ozcan. He's a young lad that's trained with the first team a fair bit, and he's a left back. I'm surprised again he wasn't the left back when Springett was playing instead of him. So I do think we've got enough there. I don't think we need to worry about fullback and even centre backs as well. You've got Duffy, McConville, Darling, Cordoba, Medic as well against Sheffield United was unbelievable. Duffy, when he came on against QPR, was very good. And, we've got players here now that are We've got 5 centre-backs. We've got cover. We don't need to worry too much. And if worse comes to worse, we know McLean can slot in. Centre midfielders is another area that I don't think we need covering. Obviously, we know Topic is out, but Slamane's back from injury. We've got Jacob Wright. We've got Kenny McLean. We've got Pella Matson. Liam Gibbs is coming back from injury. Gabe Forsyth is coming back from injury. We've got enough centre midfielders.
Gabe Forsyth.
There you go. You even forgot he was playing. I mean, to be fair, he got injured like nearly over a year ago.
It was Cardiff away.
Over a year ago,
Cardiff away last season.
Yeah, that was a horrible game. My word. And then the striking area, obviously, we know Sargent is out injured. But I mean, that's probably the area we need to invest in the most.
And the wingers.
It's the wingers. It's the wing. No, not the striking area. Sorry, the wingers is what we need to invest in. I think that's the main focus of this January transfer window, and a creative midfielder. Obviously, we know that Jacob Wright plays a 10, but I don't think that is his ideal position, like Jake was saying. So maybe a 10, couple of wingers that won't get injured straight away. So that's what I think. Those three, maybe 3 signings. We need a 10, 2 wingers, and a playoff push.
Who knows?
I'm ready. I mean, look at Southampton. They were, a couple of points ahead of us about a month or two ago, and now they're, 8th?
Well, they were 9th for the...
they were 9th, but they've now dropped a little bit again now.
But they were only like a point off the playoffs.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's so possible. It's gone with one.
Anything is possible. Alex is trying not to die at the thought of potentially going on a playoff run. Well, who knows? And then we just... Philip Clement is such a handsome man, isn't he?
He really is.
What has he done? What has he told them differently to Manning?
I've got a stat for you. It's mental. Based on if the game ended at half time, guess where Norwich would be?
4th.
3rd.
It's 3rd now. Fucking hell.
Guess where we'd be based on second half performances?
Bottom.
Rock bottom.
Yeah.
Well, even without the points deduction. What was Sheffield Wednesday's point deduction?
I think no, I don't think so. I think
it might as well be rock bottom. Yeah. I mean, if we had Sheffield Wednesday's point deduction, I think we'll just be safe from rock bottom. But that says it all. But in second halves now, we're looking a lot fitter and a lot better. And what's interesting is what Makama said in his post-match interview is that they're training every day. They're in every day.
Yeah.
No days off. They're in every day. Obviously, they'll have time off during those days, but they're in every day, and everyone wants to be in every day. Everyone wants to work hard every day, and that's the key to success. And the work they're putting in is definitely showing on the football pitch, which is fantastic. We're touching on injuries. Let's preview the Christmas period of games. We'll start off with Preston away at the weekend. That's going to be difficult, isn't it?
Take a point.
Yeah, it will be very difficult, I think. Preston are a really good side this season, sitting in 3rd.
Yeah, 3rd at the minute.
Right.
And the time of recording,
it's going to take some doing to go there and beat.
You're forgetting. We just beat the team they're in the best form.
Yeah, I know. Don't get me wrong.
We can.
Deepdale is a hard place to go this season.
Yeah,
I mean they have lost to Blackburn, Birmingham.
It is doable.
That is it at home, but it's doable. And like Jake said, we've just been an informed Southampton side. But like you also said, you take a point. I think I would as well. I think Preston away is a very tough place to go. I think if the performance levels are there and the chance creation's there, which it will need to be, I think we can definitely get something out of them. They haven't been fantastic in their previous games. Prior to, they've been unbeaten in 5, but 3 of them are draws. And in their last 7, they've only won 2. The whole league's been pretty pony this year. Preston are a decent side, don't get me wrong, but there's no reason why we can't go there and win. But like you said, not to get too ahead of myself, I think I would take a draw there.
Yeah.
And then obviously not New Year's Day, Boxing Day. Charlton at home.
Win.
Has to be a win.
Has to be. Especially with a home form at the minute under Clermont, unbeaten at home, 7 points out of 9 from home games. yeah, you have to be beating cheap teams like Charlton. I know
Didn't think
that.
you'd be saying that this season, did you?
I think they've lost like what 5 or 6 in a row.
Yeah, they've
Something
lost.
like
They've
that.
lost. They've dropped because
Oh,
they're
yeah,
they're
no,
in the
they did.
playoffs.
They did.
They were in playoffs, and now they're what?
They're only like
17th?
yeah. They're only a couple of
Yeah,
points out.
they've prior
think-
to their draw at the weekend away at Birmingham, they've lost 5 in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them being 5-1 at home to Southampton.
Who
I
we
mean, they
beat.
play difficult sides: Wrexham, Southampton, Stoke, Coventry, Middlesbrough. Yeah, there's some really good sides
yeah.
in conversation there. But yeah, no, like you say, if we want to be serious about our ambitions for the season and pushing up the table, have to be winning.
Has to be a win.
And then we go on to Watford at home on the 29th. Again, win. We were unlucky not to beat them at their place, but on the road, they're poor, very poor. We need to be beating them.
Yeah.
100%.
It was a very close game, and I think if we put our chances away that we would have had in that game, if we get him in the return fixture, we win it.
Yeah, absolutely.
We also can't sit off them. We have to. If we score one, we have to keep pushing and get another because I think they've got the most points from losing positions.
Yeah, they're very known for that at home as well. It's just a ridiculous stat. And then QPR away, obviously we beat them at home earlier in the season. I think, again, we have to beat them away. Our expectations are so high on the Philip Clement, but he set them that high because he sets those expectations himself for his team.
He's literally come in and changed the whole aspect of things.
The way how we look at everything, the way how we go into every game now, it's like, oh, we can actually get something from this game. Oh, we can win this game. Oh, we are good enough to compete. We are good enough to get points. We are good enough to win. These players are good enough.
I quote this: "Getting rid of me won't change anything."
Yeah.
Fucking changed everything, you twat, Liam Manning. Changed everything. You were the common denominator. You were what
there you
was
go.
wrong.
This has literally proved it, that having that experienced head, having someone who wants to build with the players, drive the players, and be on side with the players, has changed this team around for the better.
Liam Manning was the common denominator, and it's shown. I know it's early days in the Philip Clement, but it's shown. 6 games in.
I think I saw something earlier saying, I'm not backing Napa here or anything, but Clement is actually getting out of his signings what we wanted to see that Manning wasn't.
Yeah, and not only that,
and they've actually become good players underneath Clement, but they weren't underneath Manning.
Napa might have actually done some good recruitment in the summer, and yeah, who knew? Who knew?
I saw another stat. I'm full of stats tonight. I think we're like 1 or 2 points off from getting the same amount of points than Manning got in his entire tenure already.
I think we are. I think Manning had. So we beat Portsmouth. We beat Blackburn. Drew to Coventry.
7.
Drew to Stoke.
8.
Drew to Sheffield Wednesday.
9. Coventry. What did you say, Coventry?
Yeah, Coventry.
Okay, 9.
9 points.
We're on.
He's got 8.
We're on 17 now.
8. Yeah, so he got 8 points. So he needs 1 more point. Gets a point of Preston. He's equal Liam Manning's tally already.
Mental.
That's nuts, isn't it? That's nuts. And then the final game we touched on about Stoke at home. I think with the free fall that Stoke are on, we have to be winning that as well.
Yeah.
And there's no reason why we don't. And then obviously we go to FA Cup duty, but there'll be a podcast out after the Stoke game, running through the whole Christmas period. But yeah, a lot of wins we're expecting from our boys in yellow. But then again, if Philip Clement wants to, give these high expectations to his players, surely we can give our high expectations to them as well, and say, we know you're good enough. We know you got the quality. We know you got the fight. We know you got the endeavour. We know you can win these games. Yes, we will have. Oh, actually, before we have a quick break, let's get our quiz questions on for everyone. Right, who's going first?
Alex, mate.
Alex, go on.
I'll nominate you.
What random object was thrown on the pitch at the weekend by a fan?
Oh, I remember. I know this.
Yeah, I've got it. It's a great question. If anyone was at the game and obviously didn't see on the TV, you wouldn't know. Luckily for us armchair fans, we did. We did. Only do the away games, don't we, boys? Right, do you want me to give you my one?
Go for it.
Go on then.
So, Brentford versus Leeds has just finished about 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago, maybe. Yeah, just finished. Yeah, I don't know what the score was. I hope Igor Thiago scored because he's in my FPL. But the question is, who are the last 5 Norwich City players to have scored at Brentford?
Oh, I remember one.
I
Remember,
remember.
it's at Brentford, so not just against Brentford.
Yeah.
It's at Brentford. Has to be
Yeah.
the away game.
I remember one. That's it.
Alex, we were in the away end for 3 of the goal scorers together
Is this
on separate.
including Griffin Park?
Yeah, this is including Griffin Park. Yeah, because we haven't played. We
Yeah, I
haven't
was going
scored
to
that
say,
many
yeah.
goals at the G-Tech. So,
No.
we've
We've only played once at the GTEC, haven't we? Or twice?
I think one of them was in COVID, so we scored 3 at the G-Tech and 2 at Griffin Park. So it just shows you how far this might date back.
I can't
yeah.
remember who sent us wild at fucking Griffin Park.
Right, anyway.
Yeah.
Jake, what is your question before we take a quick break?
Against Ipswich in 23-24, in the first half, Sargent was bearing for on goal. Someone went down and fouled him and got booked, but should have been a penalty. Who was that player that fouled him?
Versus who?
Who was the player that fouled Sargent in the first half?
He's only Derby when Nunes scored.
Yeah. A couple seasons ago.
Oh my god. Ah.
I think I got it. I think I can remember that. I was slightly intoxicated that day. Had a few beers before the game. And a few beers after, let me fucking tell you. Right, we're going to take a quick break here, guys, and we'll be back with your questions, and our quiz question answers. And yeah, we'll see you then.
Follow Bleed Norwich on X for all the latest Norwich City Football Club updates.
So, hello everyone, back from a break. God, this podcast has been fun, hasn't it? Just discussing a win, discussing good form, good performances, and now we get to answer your guys' questions as always. Thank you very much for bringing the questions our way. It's always great talking about them, and we'll jump straight in. Max Coleman, 24. Where do you see Forson after the injury crisis has cleared up? And I think we did touch on this. Hopefully in the 10 position, or as
more central.
An advanced midfielder, I think, is the one we're looking for.
Yeah.
Alex, what are you munching on?
Tanktastics, mate.
Tanktastics.
Oh, banging.
Yeah, cheers for sharing them out, mate. Fucking hell. Yeah, none for us. Is that it?
Thanks,
It might get to Watford by the end of the podcast.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Does the Bleed Norwich fan then only pay for your Tanktastics, not ours?
Yeah, it does.
Bloody hell. Grego 2072, sorry. Josh Sargent to West Ham. Rumours are circling. Views. I mean, West Ham are in need of a striker. I guess Josh Sargent is a good option for them. I mean,
I've seen a lot of their fans saying that they're a bit.
They don't want it. A lot of them don't.
They don't want him because he's got however many goals in the Premier League under us, and they don't want him.
I mean, they'd be silly not to take him.
Yeah.
We know what he'd do in the Premier League. Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens, but it has to be the right price, I think. I mean, that's a massive thing. I did see £17.5 million.
£17.5 million. But
January tax, more than that.
With January tax, it's got to be at least 25 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at. Well, that's what we were offered for him in the summer anyway, weren't we?
It's just about 20 million, yeah. Well, I think we said no, or he said no.
He said no. He didn't want to go there.
Yes, he didn't want to. He wanted to stay.
He said no. Oh, with Wolfsburg, he said no.
There we go. Tilly 920. When is Stacey back? Hopefully, some point this month. Alexander _panel 123. Do you think we will sign anyone in January? Well, we've been told there's money to spend, and we know that Philip Clement's going to want to bolster the squad. I can expect at least.
There will be signing.
Yeah, I can expect at least 3 players. Hopefully 2 wingers and a 10 is FC Bears 84. When all fit, what is our strongest 11 and formation? Well, it has to be a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Kovacevic.
Yeah.
Kovacevic in goal, Darling, McConville, Crescene, Fisher. I think Stacey's
I'd go-
good.
I'd
But-
go Mahovo over Crescene.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Mahova hasn't proved what he can do under Clement yet. So for me, at the minute, it's Crescene.
Yeah.
Spring
fair
it.
point. Yeah.
Or Tony Springer. Oh, God. I got you there. No. McLean Matson.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
definitely.
at the minute, right in the 10. At the
Yeah.
minute. On the left, Schwartau. On the right, Makama. Up front, Sargent.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any
Can't
disputing that
argue
at the
that,
minute.
really.
Under Clement,
Yeah.
because we haven't seen what Diallo's like under Clement.
Yeah.
We haven't seen what Cianax is like under Clement. You know, Viscard, we haven't seen enough of him to say that he should be in that 10 role instead.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen that yet. So at the minute, I think based on what we've seen under Clement, that 11 should be the 11 at the minute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, Archie Mill, and Archie is a long-time fan of the channel. Always asks the question. I'm a big fan of
I think he's
Archie.
asked one on every podcast, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Archie.
Go on, Archie.
Archie's
Payoffs
a big fan of
on?
us.
Question mark.
Yes.
Sorry if this upsets you, like my last question, Jack. But luckily for you, Archie, Jack
He's
is
not
not here. He's fucked off. He's got a kid on the way, and I'm pretty sure he's going to give his kid all his negative Norwich thoughts anyway. So,
His
yeah,
name is Kid Shane Duffy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Ooh.
I wouldn't be surprised. If his kid is Shane Duffy King, then I'll be. I think I'd have to take a long walk outside just to get over that. That's gonna be crazy. Anyway, playoffs on.
Yes.
God, that was confident, Jake. That was confident. Why not? Why the fuck not? Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a bit of fun with it. You know what I mean? Philip Clement. Yeah.
Clement's at the wheel.
Clement's at the wheel. R1ANO. I'm pretty sure he's asked questions before, actually. What position should we sign? Would love a creative number 10 and winger. And I think he's pretty much just answered the question himself there, hasn't he?
Yeah, that's basically what we keep
a
talking
creative
about,
number
really.
10 and 2 wingers is definitely the 2 that we want. CKibby.08.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, is he a friend? He's a friend of yours.
That's my best mate. I was at Sheffield United.
Oh, okay. He said, what players from the last 3-4 games have proven they are not good enough for Clement?
Just for
I don't
reference.
think anyone's proved they're not good enough, to be honest with you.
Just for reference. This is the one I sent the screenshot of.
Oh, to us.
Yeah.
Which players have proved they're not good enough? Tony Springett, I think, is
Yeah.
the only one that comes to mind.
Mark Ondes.
I think Mark Condes is no. He's good
He's
enough.
good. Marcondes is very good.
He is, but I think he does a bit too much sometimes.
He does, but he also puts in the hard graft.
Yeah,
He
he's
wins the
proven
ball
that he's
back,
good
he
enough.
drives him forwards. He's also he's got the eye for the pass. He gets into good areas and gets into goal scoring positions. You have to remember
The only argument with Springer is you can say that he's
out of position, but
he's been dropped in it, hasn't played for 2 years in the first team
but
role,
I still
and he's
just don't
been
think
played
he's
out of
good.
position.
But if he hasn't played for 2 years, just there was injury involved. But he's also I just don't think he's good enough.
No.
But yeah, for me, it's only Springett. I think it's too harsh to say anyone else hasn't been good enough. I could see slightly an argument for Marcondes, but even then, no, I think Marcondes has been
Mark
brilliant.
Condes has proven that he's there or thereabouts.
And as
I
a
think.
utility player, Marcondes is excellent.
Oh yeah, agree.
Definitely, yeah.
Charlie, no one is wasteful under Clement. You absolute spanner. Sorry, I just had to get that out of my system.
Yeah, it's just the one that said that. What was it?
We play terrorism ball. Yeah,
Christ.
yeah.
I really can't agree with that.
Charlie, as a man that works in football and that has worked in football for multiple years, I can tell you, you're wrong on so many levels. This is the most fun it's been watching Norwich since the Daniel Farker days. Let me tell you. That might just be recency bias though, but let me have that one. Dan.J.Cox. Don't laugh. Oh, Alex, I see you laughing. Oh,
What?
yeah, I see you all laughing. Is it too early to book the Wembley Hotel?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Now, Dan, let me just get one
mate.
thing. Let me just get one thing straight. I don't know why you need to book the hotel when we're going on a title charge. But also, no, it's never too late. I'll get that booked now while the prices are cheap because we are going to end up at Wembley. Gbop84 Rangers fan here. How is Clement doing? Will he get money in Jan? Great result versus Saints on Saturday. Well, thank you very much for joining asking a question for the podcast, Rangers fan. Yeah, Clement is fantastic. All Norwich fans love him. He has been brilliant. Apart from your mate Charlie, of course, Jake, who doesn't seem to love him, which is strange.
I think he's come in and changed this team around massively.
He's done everything right.
He's put a drive back into this team.
Yeah, we're connected with the team again, and it's brilliant. Clement has been the perfect head coach to come in. The perfect head coach. And perfection is a hard thing to come by in this world. But Philip Clement has epitomised that at Norwich City Football Club. And yet he will get money in January as well. So, you can only just imagine what he'll do with the squad and bolster it. And I think Norwich City are very much a team on the up now after being very much on the down for way too long. We are excited about watching Norwich play each week, which is fantastic. Thank you very much for your question. Yeah, welcome to the Bleed Norwich channel, I guess. Kieran638, realistically, where do you think Norwich will finish the season? I mean, realistically, if I was to take sort of my playoff hat off, I think maybe mid-table, 12th, 13th. I think we'll get enough.
I think I said about 14th last podcast.
Yeah, so. to get into the mid-table range, I think we'll do that. Jake, what about you?
6th.
I love your optimism.
We sneak into the playoffs, batter you-know-who.
Yeah, because they ain't getting top 2.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
They ain't getting top 2. Like they are. No. They're just filled with individual. Their individual quality will get them in the playoffs, but they are honking. I mean, don't get me wrong. We were honking when we played them, but we've changed now. We're now good. And then we get asked by Ollie Earl _. Do you think we'll stay up?
Yes.
I think we'll go up.
God, I love this. We're still 23rd in the league, and Jake's, we're going up.
We'll go up. We will be there.
Alex _Kenzie, get offered 25 million for Matson tomorrow. Do you take it? Well, no.
No. We need him.
Yeah, this is the thing. I think January is such a hard time to tell, especially midway through the season.
I'd be scared who would reinvest it into now. Now seeing Matson's full potential, I'd be, who do we go and get?
No, exactly. No. Matson has to stay. Gib Jones 74. 3 positions you feel we need to strengthen in January. Pretty sure we've said that. Both wingers and a centre forward. Not centre forward. A 10. Sorry. Lucas Heseltine. What a last name that is.
Name.
Lucas Heseltine. Wow, what a name. Should Makama start with Sargent, or is it the case with one or the other? I don't think so. I think you can start both, because Makama can operate on the right and can operate really well and does drift inside when the right back gets forward. So, I think you can definitely start them two together. I think it's Viscarden and Sargent. You can't really start together. Troy West 499 has said, "What a win yesterday! I'm really pleased we are on the up. I'm still taking one game at a time." I think that's something that maybe Jake more than me and Alex probably needs to take into account is to not get too ahead of ourselves and just to take it one game at a time. I think Troy's made a very good point. Yes, we've won against Southampton and we've looked really good over the last few games, but let's not get carried away. We're still not the finished product at all. There's still a lot of things to improve. But that is all the questions for today's podcast. Thank you very much for asking your questions. It's been great getting through them, and positive ones as well, which has been alien to us since August. So fantastic. Anyway, let's get on to our quiz question answers. Alex, as you asked yours first, we'll give you the answers for yours first. And it was a lollipop.
It was a lollipop.
It was a lollipop.
There we go. Do you want the answers to mine? Or do you want to give me your answers first?
Yours was Brentford, wasn't it?
Yeah. So who are the last 5 players who scored at Brentford? Jake, give me your 5.
I went with 1, so I couldn't think of 4 others. I went with Matthias Norman.
Yeah, that is 1.
Yeah.
Matthias Norman. Pookie?
Yeah, Pookie's 1.
Why did I not say Pookie?
Jordan. I'm going to go with Jordan Rhodes.
No, Jordan Rhodes is not 1.
Jordan Hugo.
No, Jordan Hugo isn't 1.
No, it wasn't Hugo.
All right, do we give you the answers?
It was New Year's Day at Griffin Park.
There's also one from the season before that. I can't believe none of you guys have got that. Do we give you the answers? Because you guys.
Yeah, I'm stumped
and
on that
by the
one.
way, you're going to be kicking yourselves up, both of you, for not
Wait,
getting the
yeah.
answer. No. So you got Pookie,
Yeah.
Norman,
Yeah.
Kenny McLean, Tim Closer, James Madison.
Oh.
How have you both forgot that Madders screamer? Anyway, Jake, what is the answer for your question?
Both of you give me your answers.
I was really torn between two, and I've gone with Burgess. I was torn between him and Wolfen.
I couldn't remember his name, but I think he played as number 4.
Oh no, it's Sam Morsey. Is it not Sam Morsey?
No.
Luongo?
No.
Davies?
No.
Wolfenden?
No.
Who the fuck was it?
Axel Twanzebe.
217. Yes, I forgot he played for them. Christ, that was a good question. That was really
Bloody
good.
hell. Fair
Really good
play.
Yeah.
Good
But
question.
yeah, I think that rounds off the podcast very nicely. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in, for watching, listening, however you're tuning in to the Bleed Norwich podcast. It's a pleasure to have you, and it's a pleasure to all be positive for once, eh? If Jack's still listening. No negativity here today.
No Shane Duffy.
No Shane Duffy love either, because, yeah, I mean, he's not played, has he? So, yeah, no love to give him. Thank God. Anyway, yeah, I guess we'll end it there. So thank you very much for everyone tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify if you are listening. And yeah, also check out our chat BCC. Is that what it's called, Alex?
It's
No, BCC.
yeah, chat BCC.
Chat BCC, yes, we've just started up on there, and we're going to be giving we've got a very special giveaway coming on there. So there will be a link down in the description to join that. Make sure you join. We're going to be posting lots in there, loads of conversation topics. We'll be talking every day, all the time, all about Norwich City. Well, I mean, not all the time, you know, we have lives. But, you know, a lot of the time we'll put questions in there, get people's thoughts on podcast questions. You can get them on through there. And all that good stuff. So, yeah, make sure you go on there, and there will be a giveaway. So make sure you're joined in, because that's the only way you can enter the giveaway. So, yeah, if you have tuned up to this point, make sure you click that link in the description to join the chat BCC, and join the Bleed Norwich channel on there, and then you're entered into the giveaway. And let me tell you guys, I've been told by Alex what the giveaway is, and let me tell you, you don't want to miss it. So make sure
you don't want to miss it.
You make sure
Do
you're
not
in there. And yeah, make sure you follow all our socials as well. Our TikTok, you know, we're trying to get to 1,500 followers on TikTok by the end of the year. We're nearly there, but we need your guys' help. So make sure you give us a follow on there if you haven't already. Loads of content coming out over the Christmas period, as always. Now that we've got Jake on board, who's doing a fantastic job over there. And yeah, make sure you follow us on X, Facebook, Instagram, Threads. What else are we on?
Big up Freds.
I think you covered them all, mate.
There we go. I've covered them all. Spotify, TikTok, YouTube, all that good stuff. Chat BCC. Make sure you're entered in there for the giveaway. We'll see you next time. Norwich.
Second half of the season, we're doing a title charge.
Second half season, we're doing a title charge. Come on!